Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Ren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. Tyler Toyota and Tyler's Buick GMC. Totally Tyler's. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Winning Edge. See what they can customize at winningedgeusa.com. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And also by Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Schmidt Ford of Salem. People's National Bank. Ford Square in King City Chrysler. You can count on us. And Bird Watson Drug of Mount Vernon. 2 locations to serve you better. We take you to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's, where Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski are standing by for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
And good evening from Changnon Gymnasium, where it's senior night tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams return home to battle the Jersey Panthers. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Avery Barton back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight. Senior night here in Changnon, always a special occasion as they honor the Rams basketball players, the Rams cheerleaders, the Rams pep band, the Rams dance team, and it's just a great night where they honor all those in grade 12. However, emotions aside, this will not be the last time these seniors play on this floor. Hall of Fame night is next Friday, but for these Mount Vernon Rams, obviously a special night. Special win last night on the road against Cahokia. Looking for another win here tonight against Jersey.
You just hope that there's not a letdown after going to Cahokia last night, winning 69-61, getting on the bus, riding back. I'm riding there, of course. Coming back tonight, quick turnaround. JV game starts at 5 o'clock, which the Rams did win. Now you got a game here quick. It's senior night, but it's not your last home game, but it kind of had all the pomp and circumstance, so it's bittersweet. So a team that Jersey won the last seconds last year, Jersey, Rams would like to exact a little bit of revenge tonight, send them back on a long bus ride back to their hometown.
And we'll talk more about this matchup. We'll preview that. We'll have a scoreboard update coming up. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show on 94.1 FM with video streaming at WMIXsports.com. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the Mount Vernon Rams and the Jersey Panthers, all coming up. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
This is Jared from Tyler Toyota. We are totally new and totally for you, and we have the pricing to prove it. The all-new 2015 Toyota Camry starting at $21,395, plus receive 1.9% for 60 months. The 38-mile-per-gallon Toyota Corolla, only $17,995. Or if it's an SUV you need, we have the 2015 RAV4 for as low as $23,995. Get more for your money right now at Tyler's, exit 95, Mount Vernon.
Totally Tyler. Toyota. Looking to promote or recognize your team, event, or organization? Check out Winning Edge. Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery on activewear, which is the longest-lasting promotional item. They will imprint your design on activewear such as T-shirts, hoodies, uniforms, hats, and bags. Contact Winning Edge to get the right activewear to help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge at 212 South 9th Street, Mount Vernon, or on the web at winningedgeusa.com and Facebook.
Ford Watson is celebrating 40 years of providing our customers with caring, compassionate personal service.
Over the years, we have added services and products to ensure that we are meeting the medical needs of our customers.
We are proud to announce that we're once again expanding our services and products to meet your needs. Our location at 3401 Broadway will provide dedicated and specialized pharmacy services.
Our expanded scrubs and shoes, medical equipment, and supply offerings will be provided at our 1200 Main Street location. Bird Watson, specializing and expanding to provide our customers with better service and expanded product offerings.
Find exclusive audio on SoundCloud. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Senior night from Changnon. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Jersey Panthers tonight here on 94.1 FM. Video streaming at WMIXsports.com. This is not the first game of the night, though it is an early start for the Rams. There have been many other games in shootout action. Some girls basketball as well wrapping up before they head into the regionals this coming week. We'll check with a Bird Watson scoreboard here on WMIX.
At the Brent Charon Classic at Benton High School, Mount Carmel over AJ 75-58. Fairfield over Casey Westfield 51-49. Hamilton County ekes out Gallatin County 48-46. Second quarter, Harrisburg over Nashville 24-20. Today at O'Fallon, Morris beat Columbia 52-47. Vianney beat Maple Park Canelan 67-58. Normal beat Collinsville 46-36. And with 1:02 left to go in the game, Westchester St. Joseph and Altoff are tied at 71. Oakville, boys play, beat New Athan 65-50. Two girls scores. T-Town beat Paris 35-33, and Highland waxed Taylorville 58-28. And, of course, the Mount Vernon Rams JV won tonight's ball game as well.
Huh.
Yes.
That's a big win for Highland.
That's Taylorville coming out of the Apollo, getting a punch in the mouth, and then they go back.
Okay.
That's what happened.
I don't want my discussion to be disproved this morning from the Saturday Sports Show.
Now, Taylorville walked into Highland and got just gun smoke right to the nose. 30 points is not just a, okay, go home. That's a lesson, and remember that in 2 weeks in case you run into it.
I was going to say, I still like maybe a Rochester or a Springfield and Highland more so than maybe a Taylorville and a Highland, possibly at that super sectional, but
just telling
we digress. We talk about everything on the Saturday Sports Show. You can find that archive from this morning on our website at WMIXsports.com. That scoreboard is courtesy of Bird Watson Home Medical. See the new Scrubs showroom at Bird Watson Medical Equipment, 1200 Main in Mount Vernon. Brands like Cherokee, Gray's Anatomy, K-Swiss, and more. Bird Watson Medical, proud supporters of the Rams. And don't forget about their pharmacy now fully at 34th and Broadway here in the King City. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. About 8 minutes before we start this one on senior night, non-conference play between the Mount Vernon Rams and these Jersey Panthers. We'll talk about both of these teams after a quick break on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Dig in with full-contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Have a deposit to make, but don't have time to run to the bank? People's National Bank now offers mobile deposit. Mobile deposit allows you to take a picture of a check with your smartphone and deposit it into your account anytime, from anywhere. Stop by your local People's National Bank or visit us online at peoplesnationalbank.com for more details about mobile deposit. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply. It's Chevy Truck Month at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon. Get a new Chevy Silverado 1500 for just $19,995 after all discounts. Or choose a new Silverado 1500 Crew Cab, only $28,900 loaded. Plus, you get a 2-year, 24,000-mile free maintenance plan and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Chevy Silverado, high-strength steel for high-strength dependability. We will not be undersold at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
When's the last time you cuddled up by a warm fire and sipped tea while reading your car insurance policy? Hey, you've got better things to do than worry about insurance, and no one knows that more than Page Insurance, your local independent insurance agent. They'll take the time to get to know you because they're part of your community, and by offering personal guidance on insurance for your car, home, and valuables from a wide range of companies like Travelers, they'll help you choose insurance that's just right for you. For a free, no-obligation quote, call Page Insurance at 242-7000 or stop by on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Free checking and high-yield interest. That's the one account for Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of Rams Sports here on WMIX. Live from Changnon Gymnasium on 94.1 FM, or watch us live at WMIXsports.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at WMIX Sports. We are on Facebook as well. Tonight, the 14-9 Jersey Panthers, the 18-5 Mount Vernon Rams. This is a game that took place a year ago at Jersey. Rams didn't come up on the pretty side of that one. However, home game here tonight, looking to return the favor against a Jersey team that does return a nice nucleus, but it's a Jersey team coming off a loss last night to Civic Memorial in conference play.
I know they have to be disappointed because I thought being at home they would probably get a win, and they lost last night, breaking a 3-game winning streak. They had beaten Pittsfield, Alton Marquette, and Mascoutah in this current winning streak, and before last night, of course, losing to Civic. When you look at their games, they've won 5 of their last 8, so they've been playing good basketball since the Duster Thomas Hoops Classic at Christmas time. Stubbed their toe a little bit last night, have to make the trip here to Mount Vernon after driving the short trip to Civic last night. So this team, of course, trying to get a win, trying to find their way, just not the same as what they were last year or the year before, just a little bit down compared to previous years.
Well, it's a team that when they went to the Duster Thomas Hoops Classic won championships there, lose that this year to a very good Carterville team, 60-57, as we just mentioned, but this is a team that often doesn't get a lot of credit coming out of the Mississippi Valley, where their boys basketball typically does not get a whole lot of credit. So this is a team coming in right now, I think, with something to prove, and they would love nothing more than to come into Changnon Gymnasium and do what most teams have failed to do this year in many years, and that's beat the Mount Vernon Rams.
One of the things you have to look at is, I think the Mississippi Valley, I would say more known on the boys' side specifically, probably a little bit more known for football than baseball, then maybe basketball. I mean, basketball's kind of been that other sport in the conference, and I think for what you want to see here, if you're Jerseyville, you want to have that opportunity to be able to get here, get a win. And again, it's resume time here for these 1 through 4A boys schools, trying to get those last wins to put on the resume before seedings are turned in.
Well, for the Mount Vernon Rams, obviously in a great position in terms of their regional. They've beaten everybody in it, and they won't see the Centralia Orphans until the seeds will have already been released. So as long as they keep winning, obviously they keep making a statement to be the number 1 seed in the Nat Effingham Regional when that comes. And I say they've beaten everybody in it. My apologies, they have not played Olney, thus have not beaten Olney, but the teams they have played, they have beaten. And so interesting to see if the Rams can keep making wins or keep getting wins. Could be making a statement for a 1 seed.
I think at this point, based on what's happened between the lines, Mount Vernon's got to be there. I mean, Mount Vernon beat Centralia, beat Effingham, beat everybody. So I think Mount Vernon would be your 1 seed and Centralia would be your 2. But again, the process has changed dramatically with the fact that people sit behind keyboards and not in a room talking amongst each other and peers as they used to back in the day.
Computer muscles can change everything, as we find out on a day-to-day basis. We'll take a break here in just a moment. We'll honor America from Changnon Gymnasium. When we return, we'll have your Ford Square and King City Chrysler starting lineups. It'll be coming up ahead. Don't forget, service without an appointment. It's Express Lane, fast oil changes, and more at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway here in the King City. You can schedule your service appointments online if you can't make that at KingCityChryslerCenter.com. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Avery Barton back at our Mount Vernon studios tonight. We'll have the drum line coming up as well. Still here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll honor America from Changnon. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Fact, there are 10 pharmacies in the city of Mount Vernon alone. So how do you choose your pharmacy? Are the staff people friendly and the pricing reasonable? Are they knowledgeable about medication interactions? Do you feel they are willing to take the time to talk to you one-on-one? If your answer is no, then call Eric and the staff at Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. They will always take the time to talk to you and have the knowledgeable staff to help you and your family with all your health care needs. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Bad luck. Some people were just born with it. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We all know that someone who has that cartoon cloud hanging over their head, getting rained on whenever the sun is out. The full moon is their worst enemy, and if something can be spilled, dropped, broken, tipped over, or lost, it will somehow happen to this person. Landers Collision Centers has seen it all. Whether you turn the wheel too sharply backing out of your garage and tore the front end off of your vehicle, crunched your undercarriage running over a curb, or clipped your fender pulling into the ATM, Landers Collision Centers has your back, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back into Changnon Gymnasium tonight. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Czerwinski is here as well, as we are glad to be friend the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Caught off guard a little bit. A nice rendition of the national anthem as heard partially here on WMIX tonight. We'll meet your King City Chrysler starting lineups. First, we'll meet the Jersey Panthers in their Columbia and Navy tonight.
They will go with number 2, Jacob Witt, number 12, Jake Varble, number 22, Zach Ridenauer, number 24, Luke Shively, number 32, Drake Kamalikan for Stoat Readers, Jersey Panthers.
Let's meet the Mount Vernon Rams, presented by Ford Square.
Well, lame as last night, number 1, Dylan Reeves, number 3, Gilwan Nelson, number 4, Braden Fitzgerald, number 15, Shantez Taylor, number 21, Luke Wilson for Doug Creel's Mount Vernon Ram.
You can find their selection of new and pre-owned vehicles online at FordSquare.com. That's Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway, here in the King City, as we're about to get to hear the Mount Vernon drum line from Changnon tonight. They do a great job. Members of the pep band honored prior to the game as well as part of senior night festivities. This is not the final home game this year. That'll actually be Friday night against Marion, but didn't want to do Hall of Fame and senior night the same night and have everybody here till 11 or midnight. So they decided to do it tonight. Let's listen to the drum line. That was the Mount Vernon Rams drum line. Those were the Golden Tones of Clark Overstreet introducing the Mount Vernon Rams tonight here from Changnon Gymnasium. Again, with Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. The Rams and the Jersey Panthers. Rams are 18-5 on the year. The Panthers come with a record of 14-9. They are looking for win number 15 tonight, just as the Rams are looking to get a step closer to the 20-win plateau here in the regular season. It'll be Gilwan Nelson for the Rams, right to left, left to right. Goes Jake Varble and the Jersey Panthers. Away gray. Blue numerics trimmed in white, while the Rams in their home whites with orange and black trim, as the tip will be controlled by the Panthers in the backcourt. Across the timeline toward the right will go Jersey. That's Ridenauer with the basketball. Zach Ridenauer to the post. Inside, this is Varble trying to go, has his pocket picked. It'll slip out the left corner. Good job by Tess to try to force the turnover. It'll stay with Jersey. Rams basketball is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking, home of the one account, free checking and high yield interest. As Witt has it on the left wing, trying to dribble to the free throw line. Hands off up top to Kamalikan. Yikes, as Ridenauer is going to go to the right wing. Say that 3 times fast. Off a curl to the right. Nice play to the basket by number 12. Varble loses it, though, and it's recovered by the Rams. Fitzgerald's into the front court. First possession for Mount Vernon. At the free throw line, throws off to the short corner from the left. This will be Nelson. Into the short corner now right. Rams will reset. Fitz wants a long 3 from the left wing. Glances off the front of the iron. They'll fight for the rebound. Wilson and they're in traffic. It looks like there will be a jump ball. The possession arrow favors the King City. It'll be Ram basketball.
See if Mount Vernon can get anything going here off the inbound.
It'll be a box set for the Rams. Left of the bucket on the inbound baseline. It'll be Shantez Taylor looking to lob in. It'll be to Fitzgerald. Pass it unsuspecting Varble. He's going to try to beat Varble at the free throw line. Now left-hand dribble switches, goes left post. Pocket pick, saves it inbounds. Luke will recover. He falls with it on the floor, trying to hang on to the possession, and Jersey will get in there, forced to jump ball. Jersey Community High School, located in Jerseyville, technically known as Jersey. The Panthers.
Long way from here.
You betcha. At least with, I believe it's US 60, whatever it is.
Connects to.
And Illinois 255 going all that way now. Pocket pick by Wint will lose it to Fitzgerald's. Right-hand layup is good, and the Rams will take a 2-0 lead as Fitzgerald catches in a turnover for the Rams.
Well, a year ago there were snow drifts, carved high. Cold, snowy, and whatnot. Today it's 60 degrees, and people like me were out golfing.
No doubt about that. Is Jerseyville going to turn it over again? Just a pass intended to go to the left for Witt. Got away, and it's in the front of Doug Creel to be Ram basketball.
Try 3 turnovers already in the first just under a minute and a half for Jersey.
Unbelievable. Video streaming at WMIXsports.com, presented by Red Lake College. Over 100 degree and certificate programs from which to choose. Choosing a head fake is Fitzgerald as he throws it off to the left wing for Taylor. Gets a screen, high ball screen from Nelson. Fitz has the ball right back, top of the key. Left hand, pulls up. 3 on the way is going to rim out. The Ram catches it. Wow. 5-0 Rams.
Iron kind. That ball was out, and somehow, probably the groove of the basketball, drug it back in.
Could have been easily. Could be Wilson to thank there. Not Luke, but the basketball. Between the circles, this is Witt for Jersey in the front court. Left to right they go, off the left wing. That is going to be Canalican with the basketball. Witt on the ring, into the corner. 3 on the way is going to be short for Jersey. However, a great rebound underneath, and Canalican picks up his first points. 5-2. It's a fun name to say as the Rams are going to turn it over off of the cheerleader in play.
6 turnovers between two teams in the first 2.5 minutes. Can you say a little hangover from a conference game last night for both?
I would say so. Right now, 5-2. Rams on top. 5:39 left in the first quarter. Out of the left will come Ridenauer with the basketball. This is Zach Ridenauer, 1 of 2 on the team. Jacob is the other. He's 1 of 3 Jacobs. As off the right, Jake Farble inside and 1 coming. No. No shot. It's
not
on the floor.
Association.
Foul will be on the Rams. Inbound will come left up the Jersey bucket. For the inbounder, Zach Ridenauer. He's going to look into the corner all alone. Witt wants a 3 for the tie, way off the mark. Rebound will be tipped out. Let's see which way they go with it. Looks like it was last touched by the Rams.
Not much going on for Jersey right now. 1 basket, 3 turnovers. Not a lot going on.
No, it is sloppy thus far. As quick inbound left corner, 3 on the way is no good. Out of the corner by Ridenauer. Rebound will be tipped out by the Panthers. It'll be Ram basketball linked to the floor right of the bucket. 5:21 left in the first quarter, a 5-2 game, and anything but aesthetically pleasing here early on a Saturday evening. Deep right wing near the sideline. It's going to be Nelson. Between the circles, Wilson. Tez Taylor looking inside on the backdoor cut by Gilwan. It'll be intercepted by Varble, and here come the Panthers. 5:06 left in the first, a 5-2 game. Layup is going to be blocked. Ridenauer couldn't finish. Good block by Gilwan. Rebound to Luke. Up the left side, Taylor looking for Reeves. Backdoor play, yes. Off of the layup, there was Dillon on a sharp bounce pass from Taylor, and it's 7-2 Rams. Right corner near the baseline is going to be Ridenauer. Slips it into Varble, his pocket picked. Another turnover for Jersey in the 4 or 5 range right now. As Fitz will pull up from 3, right into the front court. Top of the key, it'll be out of bounds off of Wilson. It'll be Jersey basketball.
Quick. Ooh. Quick was that shot. Didn't allow the white shirts to get underneath and get in rebounding position.
Not at all. And right now, we're trying to find a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game, at least a contender for that award. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give us office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. Good slip into the post. Off the glass, no good from Shively. His first touch of the night. Rebound will go to the Rams. Here comes Fitzgerald into the front court. Tried the lob play to the back door for Wilson. A pass intercepted. Here comes Zach Ridenauer. Leans into the defender. High off the glass. No. Tip back is there. Good play by Shively on a fade tip, and it's 7-4 as Jersey's back within a tray. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Avery Barton, our studio engineer tonight. As up top is Taylor to the right elbow. This is Gilwan. Good step by Gilwan. Basket, no good. He was the player of the game last night, and Wilson's going to tip it out of bounds. Good job by Luke. They'll have to inbound link to the floor here off of the baseline. It'll be Drake Canalican. Might win the all-name award tonight. 3:40 left to play. Opening quarter action. Changnon Gym. 7-4. Rams on top. This is going to be Ridenauer right wing. to the left wing for Shively. Into the corner, win a three. No good. Off the back iron. Varble the rebound, using that body. Bangs around inside. Sticks it up and in. It's 7-6. Varble pulls the Panthers back within 2. Or 1. There's that.
They're fighting back a little bit. Not letting Mount Vernon run off, but Mount Vernon's not helped themselves with the turnovers here so far.
Off the left wing, good drive to the basket by Taz. Just left it a wee bit short. Rebound to Canalacan up ahead. This will be number 24, Shively, into the front court. Off the right wing, will pull back. Step back three is no good. Clanks off the back of the iron. Canalacan the rebound, and he will throw it away. This will be Ram basketball. Good call by the official.
Well, Jersey is winning the rebounding battle, but also winning the turnover battle, and that's kind of keeping them from really progressing ahead here.
Rams fans, if you haven't found the time to stop by Winning Edge at 212 South 9th, you can now buy your gear online. Log on to store.winningedgeusa.com. That's store.winningedgeusa.com. And that's Taylor handing off to Reeves on the right wing. Now between the circles, it's Fitzgerald with 2:44 left. He drives, elbow, mid-post, layup is no good. Rebound underneath, Gilwan, no. Had everything but the drop on the shot, and the rebound will be tipped out by Jersey. It'll remain with the Rams. And second chance points didn't come there, but now a chance off at the baseline for the Rams to put something together. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. Seems like we're a part of it. Is off of the right wing. Fitz on the throw. Gets it right back from Reeves. Now Gilwan Nelson back to the right arc. Fitzgerald's going to try to drive baseline. No looker on the jumper. No good. Tip is not there, as this will be a foul on the rebound. It was just out of the reach of a leaping Nelson, and it looks like slipping with the basketball was Canalacan, but there was a foul on Mount Vernon. It'll be their second.
Well, kind of a slow start between the two teams. Choppy.
Very. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account, free checking, high yield interest, member FDIC. Always bank on Taylor to do something big. Forces the turnover at half court. Plinko's it off of a defender. Gets it right back. So the Plinko play to Wilson, and drawn up in the dirt as it may have been, and Taz gets some points tonight off of the right block on the lay-in. It's 9-6 Mount Vernon. Is now going the other way, trying to groom along that baseline was number 22, Zach Ridenauer. He's fouled on the way to the basket. Should be going to the line to shoot two. Try to bring Jersey back within one. It's 9-6 Mount Vernon. 1:55 left to go in the first quarter. Here on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting as it's 59 past the top. Well, that's accurate. About 1 minute till the top of the hour. Here on your radio, worldwide with video at WMIXsports.com. It's the first free throw was good by Zach Ridenauer. He has another here at the line, and he will make both. 9-8 your score now as Jersey's back within one, and the Rams, Doug Creel said so this morning on Saturday Sports, who have struggled with Valley teams, especially some here at home. Between the circles, this is Bryce Hunter who checked in. He's going to try to force it to Wilson on the wing. Wilson trying to pivot around to help. He'll find Hunter at the timeline. 1:40 to go in the first quarter, 9-8. Rams are up just one. Taylor with it off of the right wing. One of the seniors gives to another senior, Gilwan Nelson. He'll try to drive against the bigger bodies, and they're going to call it travel with the basketball. Turnover Mount Vernon.
That's not aesthetically pleasing, that's for sure in this one. I mean, you're at a 9-8 score, and the total turnovers between both teams is 11. Not very pretty at all.
Indeed. Jacob Ridenauer checks in. He will dribble into the right wing, looking for some help. It'll be pocket pick time for Gilwan Nelson. He'll force the turnover into the front court. Nice layup, but it's blocked by the iron. Rebound will be tipped out by the Rams. It'll be Jersey basketball. Hello. Choppy.
Yeah, it's not. You can tell both teams struggle a little bit. A night after a conference game against rivals.
It's a lob to the timeline will be to Shively. He dribbles into the front court. Top of the key. Right wing three on the way from Zach Ridenauer is no good. Rebound and putback is Jersey, their first lead of the night at 10-9. As Canalacan comes back with second chance points. Might have gotten away with the break in the principle of verticality there, but still got the second chance points. 10-9. Three on the way. Hunter out of the left corner is no good. Rebound to the backside. Canalacan. 47 seconds to go. We're in the first quarter from Changnon, as this is going to be a foul. Varble is trying to go to the basket. Looked like he might have had a forearm into the back. And this will be another Ram foul here with 43.3 seconds left. This will be the fourth team foul. we're talking about the Rams and the possibility of a #1 seed for the regional coming up, and I think obviously a lot of time to play, but a loss against Jersey would hurt you.
Wouldn't help, that's for certain.
As the Rams almost forced a turnover on the inbound, they're going to say it was out of bounds on the Rams as they tipped it out. So they will redo. Between the circles, this is Zach Ridenauer with the basketball off of the inbound. 36 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. Ram trailing ball game now. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Left wing, this is Witt. Looking around, will dribble now to the top of the key. Goes over to Ridenauer. 10-9 is the Jersey lead. 13 seconds left as Zach Ridenauer will back it to the timeline. He's going to try to dribble in against Reeves. Cross-hand dribble is good. He'll go with the layup off the block inside, and it's now 12-9. Jersey on top. Fitz a three at the buzzer from the left wing. In, and it's tied at 12 after one quarter. Fitz ran the length of the floor to get to the wing to knock down the triple. We're tied at 12 after one. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
This is Trey Fisher, sales manager of the all-new Tyler's Buick GMC in Mount Vernon. From now until the end of February, we're offering supplier pricing to everybody. Yes, everybody. Need a truck? We have new Sierra starting as low as $19,999. Want to borrow money for free? 0% financing available on all remaining 2014 Buick GMCs. The new Tyler's Buick GMC is totally new and totally for you.
Buick GMC.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
We head to the second quarter from Changnon Gymnasium, tied at 12. The Rams and the Jersey Panthers. A big left wing three by Braden Fitzgerald closed out the quarter for the Rams. And right now, tied at 12, they'll have the basketball to start the second. Inbound into the backcourt for Braden Fitzgerald. Walks across the timeline over to the right wing for Gilwan. To the top for Reeves. He'll set his screen for Fitzgerald with 7:52 left to go in the half. Nice pass into the post. Gilwan, the turnaround off glass, no good. Rebound will go the other way, and outsized in the post are the Rams. Jersey making them pay into the front court. Between the circles, this is Ridenauer over to the right wing. Play inside for Varbo will be tipped away. Another turnover for Jersey.
8 turnovers for Jersey here in the first part of this game. Oh, my goodness.
There was 7:35 left to go in the first quarter. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's, your best connection for your next automobile. Totally new, totally for you, totally Tyler's, totally a Fitz tray try up top, no good. Rebound controlled at the back door by Shively with 7:22 to play here in the first half. Sorry, I looked up at the scoreboard.
Jersey has 8 turnovers and are tied.
Not sure if that was just an incomplete pass intercepted by Dylan Reeves or a 3 try off the right wing. Shively. Fitz will come link the floor the other way. His shot swatted away. Rebound by Witt. He'll drive now. Right hand dribble to the right wing. Leaves for Shively up top, who travels to the basketball. Turnover Jersey.
Whoa. I'm telling you. The holiday season is long gone, and Jersey is treating it like gifts.
Red Lake College can save you thousands on your collegiate education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Up top, Gilwan. Right. Throws in the corner. Wide open is Hunter for a 3. Yes! And just like that, the Rams are back on top, 15-12. That's a big 3 by Bryce Hunter here in the first half. This will be Zach Ridenauer across the timeline. Left wing trying to dribble in. Looking into the corner, nothing there. Now we'll shove it there to Witt. Witt up top, right hand dribble, trying to back up the defender. Throws off into the wing. Now inside Shively. Shively on the pass from Ridenauer is going to leave it long. Rebound tipped back to Shively. Free throw line underneath. Shot swatted by Gilwan. Up ahead, Fitz from Reeves. Left side layup from the block is no good. Won't matter. There's a foul. They will go ahead and give him the shot attempt. Into the line to shoot 2 will go Braden Fitzgerald.
Well, he's got 5 tonight. First foul on Jersey here in the half. Hard to believe. Fitzgerald to go to the line to shoot 2.
There was 6:16 left to go here in the first quarter. Braden Fitzgerald is at the line. Looking for the first one. It's good. Make it 16-12. The Rams will spin it into 2 possessions here. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams on WMIX. Find them at Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. They are the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Back in. We're waiting for it from Braden. It's good. So 17-12 now. Fitz having a pretty big night here for the Rams, as he is already in double digits. 6:11 left to go. Second quarter action. Senior night from Changnon. Play inside Barble at the free throw line. 6:05. His team, the Panthers, down 5. Tries to force a pass. Good recovery in the paint by Jerseyville. They'll tip it out now to Witt. He's off the left wing from a screen. Right wing pass. Here comes Barble looking to go inside. Nope, going to throw it outside. Good ball fake there by Witt. Has it stripped away. Fitzgerald's recovered by Taylor. Up to Fitz. Behind the back dribble. Fitzgerald goes to the right side. Layup is good and one.
Really?
They gave him continuation.
No, they gave him a whole bunch. And another foul. Jersey, their second. Ridenour gets it. Fitz steals to the line again and does such a great job of, when he has the basketball, getting into the body of the defender and getting business done that way.
With so many pharmacies to choose from in the city of Mount Vernon, why don't you try the Medicine Shop? Pharmacy owner Eric Black is a second-generation owner. He and his staff will take all the time you need to answer any current concerns or questions you may have about your medication. That's at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 19-12, Rams on top with 5:44 left to go here in the first quarter, as the timeout was technically not reported to the scorer's table.
It is now.
So thus no time on the clock for the timeout, but that's okay.
I think it's understood that
I think everybody agreed to it.
Yeah.
5:44 again left to go in the first quarter. We await the and one at the free throw line from Braden Fitzgerald, who had 26 last night. He's looking for 13 and make it 13 here at the line tonight. Finally, it's all squared away into the free throw line. We resume play with Braden Fitzgerald coming out of the Medicine Shop timeout. Here it is on the way, and he'll drain it. 20-12, Rams up 8 here in the first half. 5:43 left. It'll be Jerseyville basketball, and they have the turnover bug here tonight, but they are out rebounding the Rams. This is Ridenour looking to Canalican, who gets back to Ridenour, deep right wing. Witt now between the circles for the Panthers. Looking for the lob. Barble, nice play from the elbow. And a shot swatted away by Ridenour. And the Rams will save it. That was Wilson into Taylor. Across the timeline, it's Tez, who got called for a carry, and the Rams turn it right back over.
Yeah, he got the hand under the ball. Turned it over, tried to make it look pretty, but didn't work.
Not sure if he was going to try to bounce pass ahead or just trying to get a little too fancy. 5:14 to play in the opening half. 20-12, Rams up 8. Trying to defend these pesky Panthers as Witt's into the front court. Looking around for Varble. Will settle. Nope, he's not going to settle for anything. As this was a steal by Taylor, and it'll be an inbound coming from the scorer's table now as they're going to pick up a quick foul on Jersey. That'll be on Ethan Ward, team's third.
Oh, my, I thought it was on Taylor.
I did too at first.
Well, that was a change of look.
5:02 to go in the opening quarter. 20-12, Rams up 8. Scoop pass over to the right wing. Hunter will bring it between the circles. Drops it off left wing for Luke Wilson. He had a big 3 last night at Cahokia. Right wing, it's Fitz off the screen. Now going to back it out here. 4:49 left to go in the second quarter. Right wing, Fitzgerald. Now to the top, Taylor. Thought about a 3. Used his eyes to deceive the defender. Going to hand off to Fitz. He's right of the circle. Gets instruction from Coach Creel. Looks to the right wing for Nelson. Back to Wilson at the top. Left wing right now, Shantez Taylor. Bounce pass into the corner for Gilwan Nelson with 4:30 left to go. Tried to set a screen for Braden. Fitzgerald's trying to get into the paint. Off the elbow, he'll clear it out. And right now we'll roll around this perimeter to reset the Ram offense with 4:20 left to go here. Second quarter. It's all presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. 18-footer launched by Taylor. Long off the back of the iron with the rebound at the free throw line. He has some miscommunication issues with Canalican in the backcourt. Witt takes it across the timeline. Off to the right wing for Ward. He's going to try to go off of the right corner, but throws back Canalican. Now nope, good ball fake. Good shot fake that was. On the inside coming from Shively, and he'll use it to his advantage for the 12-footer as Shively was able to get into the post. It's 12-14.
Oh, Jersey's kind of hanging around.
First points of the quarter for Jersey. As inside throw into Wilson. He'll get back. Gilwan, his runner's short. Rebound will go to Canalican. There's not much Wilson can do inside. Height disadvantage for Luke, who's actually pretty tall, lean, and slender, but doesn't quite have the height of a Varble or Canalican. With 3:28 left in the first half, Mount Vernon up 6. It's 20-14, Jersey trailing with the basketball. Varble left arc to the top for Canalican. This is Shively coming to get it against Bryce Hunter. Out of the right wing, Ethan Ward with it for Jersey. 3:13 left to go in the first half. 20-14 score. Rams are up 6. Video streaming presented by Rend Lake College. Don't forget about Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game coming your way as Shantez Taylor made a nice play there on a turnover. Tipped it out of bounds, but his last touch by Jersey.
11 turnovers for Jersey. They have 14 points and still only down 6. Mount Vernon hasn't done much to put more distance between themselves and Jersey here in the first half.
They are very much in this one. 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. 20-14 score. Reeves with it off of the right wing. Going to throw to Fitzgerald. He's going to battle the defenders. Up and no good, but he's fouled. Coming in off of the right block. He tried to go in at 1-on-3 and now gets 2 from the line for his efforts. It'll be the 5th team foul on Jersey. So that'll be the first on Jake Varble tonight. And Braden to the line to shoot 2. He will make the first. So Fitz getting it done at the line to put the Rams up 7, looking to make it 8. 21-14, 2:52 left to go in the first quarter. We'll have your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll update you on a Bird Watson scoreboard. Bird Watson, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Their pharmacy now, specialized locations for you. Chris and Kevin always on hand to answer any questions or concerns.
Well, Braden's getting it done at the free throw line, 6 for 6 tonight.
That'll put the Rams up 8, 22-14, 2:41 to play in the second quarter. Ridenauer with it off the crossover dribble to the left wing. Looking to the top for Shively, not much there. It's Ethan Ward coming to get it in front of the Ram bench, battling to the top of the key on a curl. Now trying to find a seam. Shut off, good to close defensively by Gilwan. Skip pass to the left wing. 3 on the way, Jersey is no good. It'll rim out, looks like Ridenauer with the shot. It'll come with the Rams and Shantez Taylor. Good defensive board for Mount Vernon, and now into the front court it's Tez. Between the circles, backs it up with 2:20 left. First half action from Changnon. It's senior night here in the King City. Hall of Fame night will be Friday against the Marion Wildcats. Third time those two teams have met. They're going to call a travel on Fitz as he picked up his feet without dribble.
Yep.
It'll go the other way on the turnover.
Tried to get that extra inch and got caught.
Inbound will come in front of the Jersey bench. Series renewed last year, I believe it was. Rams went to Jersey, and that was the first time they had met since 2008. Hopefully see this series continue for some time. Off of the right inside. Good play right now to Varble. Varble slid along that baseline inside the right block to make it 22-16, and Varble now has 4 on the night. As Taz from the left wing pulls up for an 18-footer. It's short. Rebound will go to Witt. Now, just like that, Jersey's into the front court with 1:40 to go. Ridenauer thought about the screen 3, instead throws to Varble. He'll battle the defender, uses his physical nature, and will get 2 shots at the line apparently because he was fouled somewhere in there.
He got nicked on the elbow. A lot of times the hacks on the elbow are not called. Defenders will try to get to the elbow and miss the shot, not get called for the foul because the official is trained to look at the hand. That time the official caught it.
First free throw good from Varble. He will have another from the line to try to cut it. This deficit, right now it's 5, 22-17, looking to make it a 4-point game as we will see Brendan Loki check in at the next dead ball. Missed a second free throw. Rams on the rebound with 1:28 to play in the first quarter. 22-17 is the Ram lead. It's Reeves handing off on the right wing to Fitzgerald. Throws back to the left side for Wilson. Beyond the perimeter still. Fitz with it off of the right wing. Reeves a hand up. It's going to be Fitz driving to the basket. No good. And a runner there on a fade. And to the free throw line will go Braden to try to extend this Ram lead.
Well, I don't think Jersey's got anybody who can guard Braden right now. Figuring out ways to use the screens correctly, he can get some shots.
And it'll get him to the free throw line where he is 6 of 6 tonight. Looking to go 7 of 7 and then 8 of 8, and he'll make the first. 23-17. Rams are up 6 with 1:16 to play in the first half. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking, where you can always bank on your hometown team and Jefferson County's fastest growing bank. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Fitz looking to make his second from the line. It'll be 8 of 8. Not a bad night at the stripe.
Making some hay there.
Keeps getting there. 24-17 the score. Rams are up a touchdown. Deep backcourt, that is not on my roster for Jersey. Is up the left side. Will come right now. That I forgot to write in a name. As Whittle try a three from the corner. No good. Rebound will be tipped away. Hunter will be the last to touch. It'll stay with Jersey.
Well, right now, Jersey is ice cold.
I do not have a 23.
No, I don't either.
So I did not forget to write a name. Not on the JV roster either.
Then he's the unknown soldier.
As off the right, it'll be good jump stop there to the basket. So good. It was a travel by number 24, Luke Shively.
Man. 12 Jersey turnovers in the first half.
That's been the difference in this one with a minute to play in the second quarter. 24-17 Rams with the basketball in the lead. We'll have your second chance auto halftime show coming up. We'll have breakaway speed by Fitz and one. Right wing to the right block. Braden Fitzgerald's kicked it up another gear and got to the basket for the layup and one.
Well, he gets to the rim. They ran a little spread that time, and Braden read the defense, took the advantage of getting to the rim and scored.
Can he go 9 of 9 from the free throw line? As A.J. Staples, that could be Rawling. 23. I haven't seen 33
that
check in yet.
Rawling is pronounced, as in the baseball.
Of course, there are 3 still with their shooting shirts on.
Right.
We'll figure it out later as Fitz will go 9 of 9 from the free throw line to make it a 10-point ball game, 27-17. 50 seconds left in this one. Zach Ridenauer with the basketball. Crosses the timeline in front of Taylor. Now back to the right wing here. This is Shively trying to hand off for Witt. Shakes the defender. Fitzgerald stops at the arc. Now throws up to Shively. Right wing splits the defender. Gets into the paint where he is fouled. This will be the 6th Ram foul with 36 seconds left to go in the half. So a non-shooting foul here as Jersey will inbound. It'll be Zach Ridenauer underneath his own basket. 36 seconds left as we will see Dylan Reeves check in for Bryce Hunter. Reeves, Wilson, Nelson, Taylor, and Fitz for the Rams. It'll be a box set sort of for Jersey. Ridenauer looking to throw in. He'll have Witt coming around to the baseline, and they'll try to decoy into the right corner now for Shively. Back into the corner. 3 on the way is good by Ridenauer, and it's 27-20.
Boy, Jersey sorely needed that.
They needed that a huge way. Back within 7 with 22 seconds left to go in the half. Fitzgerald's will walk it across the timeline near the right corner. Rams are going to hold for the last shot. 14 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Fitz trying to break from the defender with 11, now with 9. Going to take it to the basket himself, switches hands, no good. Tip back by Gilwan, not there with 6 seconds. So much for my prognostication of the last shot. 4.5 seconds to go on the team defensive rebound for Jersey. They have a chance.
Gave too much time.
It was a nice hand switch mid-shot, but it won't go, and then the rebound wouldn't go either. And now Jersey a length of floor inbound. It'll be Canalican on the inbound going up top, and this will be a good dribble by Varble. Throws out Shively, right wing, 3 is good. And just like that, a 6-0 run to close out the half by Jersey brings them back within 4. It's 27-23 Rams at the half. We'll talk about it in your second chance auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Don't let the high cost of auto insurance keep you from behind the wheel. I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. We can help keep you legally insured with month-to-month coverage from Dairyland with multiple ways to pay, no long-term upfront premiums, and the ability to choose your own due date. Dairyland could just be the coverage you need to keep you legal behind the wheel. And it won't break the bank. Call Page Insurance for a quote at 242-7000 or come see me on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
Dairyland Auto products are underwritten by a member of the Century Insurance Group. At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I had been suffering with carpal tunnel for years, just coping with the symptoms of tingling of my fingers and gradually getting worse to the total numbness of my hands. My fingers were so numb and swollen, I couldn't even bend them. It was waking me up several times at night, and I was exhausted all day.
If this sounds familiar, you may be suffering from a condition called carpal tunnel syndrome. Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois specializes in treatment of the hand and wrist and treats carpal tunnel as well as treatment of the shoulder and elbow. He performs a minimally invasive procedure on patients who fail to respond to non-surgical methods of treatment. Endoscopic carpal tunnel release is a surgical treatment used to minimize pain, reduce scarring, reduce therapy, and allows patients to resume normal activities in a short period of time. Endoscopic surgery is a highly effective treatment and has been used for more than 20 years. For an appointment, please call Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 242-3778 or visit us online at orthocenter-si.com.
Did you know not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same? Second Chance Auto really is different. At some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you up to $2,000 more. At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call it today at 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Here at the half at Mount Vernon at Changnon Gymnasium, the Mount Vernon Rams leading the Jersey Panthers by a score of 27-23. It was 27-17, 2 threes back-to-back, a 6-0 run to close out the half. For Jersey, brings them back within 4. Second Chance Auto has your largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced at $10,000 in one location, plus bank rate financing for all. We'll tell you more about them. We'll tell you more about the Rams and Panthers here in just a moment. First, a quick break on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Fort Washington is celebrating 40 years of providing our customers with caring, compassionate personal service.
Over the years, we have added services and products to ensure that we are meeting the medical needs of our customers.
We are proud to announce that we're once again expanding our services and products to meet your needs. Our location at 3401 Broadway will provide dedicated and specialized pharmacy services.
Our expanded scrubs and shoes, medical equipment, and supply offerings will be provided at our 1200 Main Street location. Bird Watson, specializing and expanding to provide our customers with better service and expanded product offerings.
Not sure what individual health insurance plan is right for you? The Affordable Health Care Act has left many with more questions than answers. I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. I'm certified to help find you the answers you're looking for. Together, we can analyze all your needs and shop the health insurance marketplace during this open enrollment period to find the coverage that is right for you and your family. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Halftime from Changnon. The Mount Vernon Rams trail the Jersey Panthers 27-23. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Avery Barton back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight. Second Chance Auto has the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced at $10,000 in one location. Bank rate financing for everyone at Second Chance Auto. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. And again, Rams lead 27-23, a 6-0 run. Close out the half, put Jerseyville within 4, and for the Rams, it was a case where they wanted the final shot of the half and then ran a play, left 4.5 seconds on the clock. Just enough time with some ball tipping for a right wing 3 to drop from number 24, Luke Shively. He finishes with a set amount of points. We'll find out all of this information with your scoring and stats, with your end of first half stats and your scoring.
Mount Vernon 5 of 17 from 2-point range for 29%. 3 of 7 for the arc for 43%. The Rams go 8 of 24 from the field for 33%. Jersey 7 of 14 for 50%. from 2-point range. Only 1 of 8 from the arc for 13. The Panthers go 8 of 22 from the field for 36%. Mount Vernon was 8 of 8 from the free throw line, all for Braden Fitzgerald. 2 of 4 for the Panthers from the stripe. And the rebounding was 19 to 11 Jersey, but the turnovers were 12 to 7 Jersey in the half. Scoring leading for the Panthers, Luke Shively was 7. Jake Barble had 5. Zach Ridenour 4. Drake Kamalikan 4. And Jacob Ridenour had 2. For Mount Vernon, they were led in scoring by Braden Fitzgerald with 17 points. Then you had Gilwan Nelson 3, Bryce Hunter 3, Dylan Reeves 2, and Shantez Taylor 2 for a halftime score of Mount Vernon 27, Jerseyville 23.
4-point game after 2 quarters of play from Changnon Gymnasium. We'll take a break. We'll return with more Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Fact, there are 10 pharmacies in the city of Mount Vernon alone. So how do you choose your pharmacy? Are the staff people friendly and the pricing reasonable? Are they knowledgeable about medication interactions? Do you feel they are willing to take the time to talk to you one-on-one? If your answer is no, then call Eric and the staff at Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. They will always take the time to talk to you and have the knowledgeable staff to help you and your family with all your health care needs. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Jared Sanders, sales manager for Tyler Toyota Buick GMC. We invite you to stop by the area's newest dealership complex featuring the all-new 2015 GMC Canyon and the rough and rugged 2015 Toyota Tacoma. Our sales staff will make your car buying experience hassle and worry-free. See us today just off exit 95 Mount Vernon. Tyler Toyota Buick GMC. It's totally new and it's totally for you.
Buick GMC.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Here in Changnon Gymnasium at the half, it'll be an extended halftime here as the youngins are dancing with the Rockin' Rams tonight here from Changnon Gym. 27-23, Rams on top. They lead by 4 here at the break. Don't forget, you can always stay in the game with us on Twitter and Instagram at WMIX Sports, Facebook.com/WMIX Sports as well. And for the Rams, DC, it was a case of where they were going to run a play to try to wind down the clock and get the final shot to extend the lead. They'd already just given up a big 3. Then Jersey marches right back down the floor for a 3 to close out the half, and a 10-point game turns into a 4-point game pretty quickly.
And that's the problem of leaving that much time on the clock. I mean, that's one of those where Mount Vernon probably, even though the layup may or may not have been there, probably should have let time run off just a little bit and not allowed Jersey to come back, because such a big difference now when you're up 7 going into half, then after the made 3, and sometimes in basketball, a lot of times is you have the case of the team that gets that basket kind of runs a lot of times into the second half with some momentum, and of course this is what's happened here is you've got this going on, you got this happening, and now Jersey will get the ball to start the second half after making that three-pointer.
Well, it's going to be a big momentum shift if they can score on the first possession of half number 2, which Buy Here, Pay Here dealership offers the largest selection of quality, dependable vehicles in one location at a great price, and family-owned and operated for 35 years. Well, the answer is simple. It's Second Chance Auto. Stop by their impressive lot at Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, and it's a bit of disappointment. This is a Ram team capable of much bigger things, I think, than what we have seen tonight against this Jersey team, but the matchups are just right or wrong in some cases where Jersey does come in with a bit of height advantage in some places. That has been a difference here, rebounding-wise.
They've been able to contain some of their turnovers. I mean, 12 in the first half, 7 and 5. And the other thing is, while Jersey was kind of muddling around in that first part of the first quarter, turnover, Mount Vernon did very little of anything to extend the lead and get it out where Jersey couldn't have an attempt to come back. Now what you've done is you've let Jersey kind of wallow around a little bit, let them feel like they're in the game. They go down and knock down the three-pointer right at the horn, momentum into the second half, and Mount Vernon's going to have to come out and go. I mean, this is not one of these deals where Mount Vernon can just lay back and kind of be casual about it. Jersey's in this game now and believing halfway through that they can take care of business.
Well, and it's making a big difference here in terms of the business we are seeing. Bird Watson Pharmacy provides our scoreboard updates here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. You can find them at 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Chris and Kevin always on hand to understand any questions you may have about your medications. They always provide prompt and courteous service. Those are our friends at Bird Watson Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. We'll have plenty of those throughout the rest of the day here on WMIX. We'll have a full scoreboard later tonight at WMIXsports.com. And right now, one score that will definitely appear on the website will be the final of this one. Rams currently hanging on to a 4-point game. We've talked about just how well they have done at times in the half, and right now I think free throws shooting a big difference here as Fitzgerald has had attempted every Ram free throw, 8 of 8. That's pretty good percentage there in the first half.
But he's the only one. I mean, everybody else is kind of settling for jump shots, and Braden is the only one right now really getting to the rim. And I know Jersey's kind of taller team here tonight, but Mount Vernon's not done a very good job outside of Braden of attacking the rim and or running the offense enough to get an attack on the rim, and I think those two things have really hurt Mount Vernon here in this first half.
Hurt them indeed. 1:17 before we start the second half here from Changnon Gymnasium, 27-23 the score, and it's an extended halftime show presented by Second Chance Auto. Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. 27-23 here at the break. The Ram lead is 4. We will see them start to make their way out of the floor, out of the halftime huddle. And right now, I think for the Mount Vernon Rams, you take care of business here in the second half and limit your turnovers and try to find more ways to get to the line. I think you could have a strong second half and win here on your home floor to get to 19.
I think you're going to have to dink and dunk here a little bit. I think you're going to have to do some shot maybe from mid-range, maybe move the basketball, kind of rotate around and get some shots from mid-range and get going that way. If not, get Gilwan Nelson going to kind of help out Braden a little bit. Braden's the one to be able to get a shot, get loose, and get free. And right now that's something Mount Vernon's got to look at. And I think on the defensive end, things have been pretty fine. They forced Jersey into 12 turnovers. But what you're going to have to do, maybe pressure the guards a little bit and not let Jersey dictate the pace of this game.
We'll see what the Rams are able to do. Jersey will go right to left. The Rams will go left to right here in the second half. Jersey will inbound into the backcourt. It was Canalican off of the trigger, goes into the right side to Zach Ridenour. Steps right at the circle, throws into the paint for Varble. He'll step back beyond the arc to Witt. Now swing around Canalican left wing. Varble outside the paint, going to back up the defender, goes to his right, turnaround, good.
Got away with an extra step in there. Covered it up well to get Jersey back to within 2.
They cut it in half, 7:36 left in the third quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland, your community, your choice, your bank. With friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank makes that choice simple.
You see a more active Jersey team on this defensive set right now.
Well, they know that they did a great job of being somewhat out of the ball game back in pretty quickly. We'll see if momentum stays on their side as Wilson off of the inbound. Pivot between the circles, goes off to the left wing for Fitzgerald. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Reeves all alone. Good fake to the left, goes to the right. It'll be up top now to Wilson. Couple of bounces, gives off to Fitzgerald. Nice spin on the dribble inside. Dishes back door up, no good by Taylor. Rebound will go to Shively.
Mount Vernon's missed a few of those tonight as well.
Ridenour with the top of the key. Flips back to the left circle for Witt. Goes back to Ridenour. Off to Shively on the right wing. Dribbles into the elbow, now throws. Good ball movement here by Jersey. Inside Varble, stripped away, but a foul on Luke. That'll be the team's first.
Yeah, ripping down on the ball. That won't work. And Reeves will pick up his second foul.
My apologies to Mr. Wilson as Varble will go to the line here to try to tie it. Video at WMIXsports.com, presented by Red Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu, see which of their more than 100 degree and certificate programs is right for you. As Varble missed the first, he will have another. Rams beat Cahokia last night, 69-61. And hoping not to suffer the trap here. Back in free throw, good. Back to a 1-point game, 27-26. Rams are hanging on here as we start the second half. Fitzgerald's a left-hand dribble, top of the key. Steps back to the elbow, throws across. Reeves a 3 try, yes.
Look at Dylan Reeves. Hit a big shot last night and then nails a 3 there. He's become an outside jump shooter all of a sudden.
All right, wing 3 for Reeves, and it's 30-26. The Rams are up 4. Right now, out of the right corner, between the circles for Shively. Back to the, we'll say right wing, and into the top. Shively feigns a 3, trying to look inside Varble. Right now, wants a tray, no answer. Rebound will go off to the weak side for number 3, Gilwan Nelson. He, like the rest of the seniors, honored before tonight's game. Wilson out of the short corner. Good head fake to the basket. Throws to the mid-post. This is going to be Gilwan. Backs into the defender. Reeves open. Wants another tray. No. That one just a little soft by comparison to the other. Rebound to Jersey. They'll come this way. Up, trailing by 4, rather, with 5:55 left in the third. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's, your best connection for your next Toyota and Toyota service. See them just west of the interstates here in Mount Vernon or online at tylertoyota.net. Here's Witt up top. Has a kick save from Reeves, but recovered by Shively. That'll avoid the whistle, and now left corner for Ridenauer. Ridenauer looking for help, trying to look inside. Luke maybe got away with the Jersey tuck there, and a break for the Rams. Adds a turnover here on the travel by Jersey on the baseline.
Great defense by Reeves and Fitzgerald's that time to harass the handler, and basically got going in there, and Fitz made a tap on the ball, and when he did, the ball handler couldn't handle it, tripped over his own feet for the travel.
It's Wilson, top of the key, looking to the right on a right-hand dribble, going to hand off to Braden Fitzgerald. Has Reeves in the right corner, fighting off a couple of the defenders, going to come around to the timeline. Between the circles, going to be a foul on a push here on Jersey as Braden had almost stepped on the timeline.
Kind of ticky-tacky, kind of what we saw last night at Cahokia, where a touch as Varble picks up his third.
That makes things slightly interesting here. 5:11 left in the third quarter. Third personal foul on Varble, first on Jersey. Right corner inbound baseline. Fitzgerald's good ball fake. Runner on the baseline is going to be short. Rebound will be tipped away to the left side. Reeves is going to steal it away from Shively and steps out of bounds. It'll go back with Jerseyville. How'd that St. Joseph Althoff score in? Did we ever get a...
Yeah.
Wow.
It is a double overtime loss. St. Joe beats Althoff 97-95.
That was at the O'Fallon shootout. We talked about it with Rick Gibson, Panthers head coach from the Saturday Sports Show last week. That, like every other rendition, is archived at WMIXsports.com, as this 3-try will be with video. No good from Varble. The putback on the back pedal by Ridenauer is no good. And we will have a turnover on the rebound, stepped over the baseline, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, there's that.
It's not pretty.
Inbound will come left of the Jersey bucket. This will be Zach Ridenauer to trigger, looking in for Varble. Settles for Shively out of the corner, gets it right back. It'll be thrown to the top for Canalican, who thought the official was a gray jersey. And this will go the other way on the turnover.
Yeah, well, he went Eric Sleepy Floyd, 1982 National Championship game. Freddie Brown.
It'll be Reeves to bring it across the timeline with 4:29 to play here in the third quarter. It'll deep left wing. This is Sean Tess Taylor. Between the circle pass, we'll go to Gilwan. Nice handoff to Reeves on the right wing. Looking to the top, back for Wilson with 4:18 to go, third quarter. 30-26, Rams up 4. Fitz will not get away with the travel.
No, tried to gain an inch by running with it before he got the foot down, get 3 steps in for the dribble. And that's not going to fight this crew. This crew has called a very good game.
Been pretty consistent. That's all you can ask for. 30-26 to score. Jersey down 4 with the basketball. Right now across the timeline near the Jersey bench. Looks back to the circle for Shively. Deep left wing for Witt. He's trying to dribble in against the double team. Throws off. Canalican to the basket and a blocking foul.
Yeah, Wilson didn't get to the spot. And as Canalican raised to get the shot, that was the foul. As he got to the shot, it wasn't that he leaned in. It was that he was looking to shoot the basketball.
I thought the shot went in, so we're going to see if they count it. They're discussing that right now.
Yep. Now, it's interesting to everybody here, nobody's saying anything if it went in or not. Now they're talking. Can't go to replay unless they ask us. Maybe they could go up top to our camera. Can they do that? Yeah, did it go in?
I don't think it's in our best interest to show them. We're always glad to help.
Now, the officials going to the scores table and talking, and they're going to say it's 2 shots. So they go to the official score in this case, and the official scorer said no. So now the ball went in.
But here's my thing.
Yeah.
Why is Coach Reeder just now saying it went in?
Because he's waiting. Yeah, but you got to wait.
That's true. You
He was letting the officials do it. Now he's going to argue back. So now they go. The officials talked it over. They all asked the scorekeeper. He said no. Then they come back and said, oh, yeah, now they're going to say yes, but they haven't put it on the board yet. Somebody's fibbing somewhere.
Looked like it went in, but
no, it did go in. It didn't look like anything. It went in. Somebody's fibbing.
And one is good. 3-point play for Canalican.
You betcha. Somebody's fibbing.
30-29 the score. 3:56 to play here in the third. Off of the deep left wing, that is Taylor. Between the circles, that is Fitzgerald's. Wilson off of the right wing. Now back to the top for Braden. 3:44 left. Step back deuce on the way is no good. Hit the back of the iron and rolled off. Rebound Canalican.
Oh, poor Jacob Witt will have to pick his shoes up when he goes back to the other end.
This is a great move by Fitz. There's no doubt about it. As now off of the right is Loki with the basketball. Looking back to Shively. Swinging around left side. Canalican to three for the lead. No good. Momentum all with Jersey here until that shot. Here in the third quarter, presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Is up top, it's Taylor. Looking underneath. Gilwan lob, yes!
Nice look. Little eye contact to get the pass.
Am I crazy, or is that Gilwan's second bucket of the night? Interesting, as Reeves almost forced the turnover to go back in the backcourt, but the beauty of it is that Ridenauer and the Jersey Panthers will have to reset here. Witt back to Ridenauer, right to the circle. Now to the right wing, into the corner, Loki. Going to have it tipped away. It'll be recovered by Canalican, who throws it away to Taylor. It'll be a Plinko on the floor. If they go jump ball, it's the Rams.
That's what it is. Third turnover on Jersey.
So the Rams get a break. They're up 3, 32-29 with 2:44 left to go here in the fourth. Far cry from the offensive battle we saw last night on the road at Cahokia. As off of the right sideline, this is Gilwan Nelson to the top. He'll throw to Wilson. Now back left wing, Taylor looking inside. Gilwan going to back up the defender, off glass and in. Count it and one.
Banged around, body, height, got the shot. Weight room pays off.
He was our Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game last night. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the internet at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state, if you will. It'll be an and one play here for Nelson, trying to make it a 6-point game, and that one will rim off and fall off to the right side for Canalican. 2:28 left in the third quarter, 34-29. The Ram lead is back to 5, and a bounce pass right of the circle. This will go to Ridenauer. Looking off to Shively on the sideline. Skip pass to the left wing for Ridenauer. That's Jacob. His pass to his brother Zach, stolen away. Taylor, nice lay-in on a finger roll by Sean Tess.
Another turnover. Boy, it's amazing how many turnovers for Jersey have led to Mount Vernon points.
2:03 left to go in the third. 36-29 is the score. 7-point lead with 1:58 left to go here. Third quarter action. Zach Ridenauer with the basketball. Over to Jacob Ridenauer. 3 on the way. A short rebound will go to Taylor. Big rebound by Tez into the front court. He'll race. Behind the back, dribble steps, goes back toward Wilson. Underneath, kicks it out to a wide open Reeves for a tray. Yes. Back to a 10-point lead. It was 27-17 last time. Now it's 39-29. 96 seconds left in the third. This is Zach Ridenauer and a timeout, and a good one to take here by Coach Reeder.
Yeah, Mount Vernon running off here.
This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proud to support the Mount Vernon Rams. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo here on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. And what a run here by the Rams. A 5-0 run now, since we noticed that the Rams have stretched it back to a 5-point ball game. It's 39-29. And the Rams starting to play well here late in the third quarter.
Yeah, Mount Vernon playing well. One of those deals where you see Mount Vernon kind of gaining some traction here in this third quarter as the turnovers by Jersey are starting to haunt them a little bit.
(39-29) the score. 1:32 left to play in the third. WMIX FM, WMIXSports.com. This will be left wing pass to Zach Ridenauer of Jerseyville. Bumps into Reeves. Probably a good no call there. And no lob to the top. Stolen away. And who's this foul going to be on? As Gilwan Nelson goes for the ball. Looks like it'll be Gilwan, a little worse for wear on the foul. Oh,
wow. That's a surprise. But, okay. Another turnover to New Jersey.
Right wing, it is Wilson in the front court. Minute 16 left to play in the third. 39-29, Rams up 10. Left wing, this is Taylor. Looking back between the circles for Fitz. Right-hand dribble trying to split the defense. High disadvantage there. Throws out to Reeves. 3, no. Rebound. That was a hook there. Wilson
Heat check. Heat check for Dillon. Heat check.
And now the other way right now. No doubt about that heat check. 3 on the way, Shively showing if he can do it, it'll go over the support. It'll be Ram basketball. Bounced over the backboard. Rams will have it with 50.9 seconds left. 39-29 is the score. The Rams are up 10. Length of the floor inbound. Braden Fitzgerald will bring it across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Rams in their home whites, orange trim. Orange WMIX trimmed in black, going left to right. Here in the third quarter from Changnon Gymnasium as the clock winds down with 38 seconds. Up 10, Mount Vernon, 39-29. Deep left wing, this is Gilwan Nelson with the basketball as the Rams will probably kill a little bit more time on the clock this time than they did last time. Not going to leave Jerseyville with an opportunity, I would not imagine. Right corner, Fitzgerald with the basketball, going to hold on to it on his hip with 20 seconds left. The clock will strike 15. We'll see it probably to about 12 when he makes his move. That's what's happening now between the circles. Right wing for Dillon with 8. Going into the right corner for Taz Taylor with 5. Takes a shot. It's no good. Tipped out of bounds with 2.8. And again, Rams took a shot a little too early. Still had time to work with. And now they'll inbound. 2.8 seconds left.
This is where you run an inbounds play Jersey hasn't seen.
As it'll be right at the basket on a lob, and that'll be, have to make a call here as Gilwan will go over the defender to get it. It'll be a travel, turnover on the Rams.
If they're not going to call it, if they're going to call a foul, it has to be a travel.
Try to go for the backdoor lob alley-oop with 1.4 seconds to go here in the third, and length of the floor inbound now coming for Jersey, who trails by 10, 1.9 seconds left here. It'll be Kanalakan to inbound. He'll try for the home run toss into the court. It'll be intercepted by Taylor. And that is how your third quarter was going to end. We've played 24 minutes in Changnon Gym. It's Mount Vernon 39, Jersey 29. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Did you know not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same? Second Chance Auto really is different. At some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you up to $2,000 more. At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call it today at 244-4582.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Red Lake College.
39-29 as we head to the fourth quarter. 10-point game, Rams on top. It'll be Jerseyville's basketball to start. They go right to left. Gray unis, their away variety with blue numbers trimmed in white. 7:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Not much happening here. Still around the perimeter. Now a 3 try from Shively will fall off the back of the iron. Varble and Wilson will fight for the rebound. They give it to White. Probably should have been Gray. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. They're the official voice of the Rams here on WMIX. You can watch us online at WMIXsports.com. Out of the right corner, this will be Taylor. Right wing 3 on the way, in and out. Tipped back by Gilwan's not there. Rebound, however, numbers against Jersey. It'll be Ridenauer handing off to Varble beyond the arc. Left-hand dribble switches to the right to Shively. Right corner, 3 on the way. Try, Witt is good. Tuck the foot back at the last possible moment, and it's 39-32, back within 7.
Grinding it out. Can't fault Jersey's effort, just can't get away from the turnover bug.
Into the front court, the Rams with the basketball. It's Dylan Reeves out of the right corner. Throws left of the circle now for Taylor. 6:55 to go. Only 6 points for Jersey in that third quarter. 6:45 to play in the fourth. Up top, this is Braden Fitzgerald going left of the circle now. From the wing, trying to go baseline. Good spin move off the dribble, trying to go back door. Tipped out by Jersey. It'll stay with the Rams with 6:37 left to go. Fourth quarter action from Changnon Gym. 39-32 the score. You can watch us online, WMIXsports.com, powered by Red Lake College. Good no-look play into Nelson. His shot will be blocked into the front row, however, by Varble. It's a good inbound.
No, sir.
Just couldn't finish. Varble was in the way.
So was his long arm.
And a cheerleader got an early graduation present. 6:35 to play, fourth quarter. Deep lob into the backcourt near the top of the key. Reeves will throw it across to Taylor. Hands off now to Fitzgerald. Looking to give it back to Shantez with 6:27 to go. Right wing to Wilson. Looking around, left-hand dribble to the top. Left side, Fitz going to dribble in just outside the paint, off glass and good. Use the window to bank it in, and now we'll go to the line for the three-point play. It's 41-32.
Well, he was scoreless in the third quarter. Now gets a basket here to kind of get back on track.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's, your best connection for your next automobile. Tyler's Toyota, Tyler's Buick GMC, totally new, totally for you, totally Tyler's. Totally perfect from the line is Braden Fitzgerald's. 6:12 to play, 42-32, Rams on top. They're going to come out and try to get Ridenauer left wing. Witt now to the corner, going to have his pocket picked. It'll be Gilwan up ahead. Shantez in stride, jump stop, stripped away, and probably better off because he was in the midst of a travel.
That and a good hustle play by Jersey, by Varble to get back.
And now they'll lob back into Taylor. It was Wilson and Taylor, now left wing, going to hand off. No, feigns the handoff, goes to the basket. He found a seam, took away the handoff, and now puts the Rams up 12, 44-32.
Read the defense very well that time.
Great adjustment by Tess. Into the front court, Zach Ridenauer with the basketball. Pressured by Taylor, throws to the right circle now. This is going to be Shively, back to Ridenauer. 5:35 to go in the fourth. We'll pick, actually, a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game in our post-game show coming up. Underneath, Varble slipped the defender, fouled on the way up. Take your pick here. Lots of contact underneath. Varble will go to the line to shoot two. Of course, Tony Wilt's here in Mount Vernon, or find him worldwide at TonyWilt.com. Look for that white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm. At the line, shooting two is Jake Varble. Trying to cut into this 12-point deficit as he'll miss the first. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Avery Barton taking care of things back at our Mount Vernon studios. Varble makes the back end. Missed the front, made the back, and it's an 11-point game, 44-33. Rams will have it in the backcourt. Shantez Taylor across the timeline, left of the circle. Looks over to the right wing for Wilson. And Alcan not wanting to give Wilson very much, so Taylor will take over and throw left sideline for Fitzgerald. Braden trying to get past the defender and race to the basket. Now trying to buy a screen. Throws left to Taylor at the timeline. He's going to drive. Good job by Taylor to the basket. Was blocked by the iron as he falls out of bounds, but it'll be two shots to the line forthcoming for Shantez Taylor.
And everybody can do that. Mount Vernon's got a lot of guys can take the ball at the dribble and work on this defense.
So Taz to the line to shoot two and try to extend this to maybe a 13-point game with 5:03 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac sponsors our postgame. We'll talk about this one, get you some scoring and stats, some scores and more.
Free throws. Where art thou? Free throws. Where art thou? We don't know. Mount Vernon, this has not been a game where people can get into it. Fans kind of sat back and watched this one. Those that heard early or late.
Second free throw, a little more poetic as we get Shakespearean in the booth. 45-33 the score, 12-point ball game. Rams hanging on. Shively, deep right wing, throws to the circle for Varble. Ridenauer back to Varble, right near the top of the key. Good play, good tip back to was Ridenauer. He was going for Shively, and Wilson will recover as it's tipped around underneath. So the Rams off the turnover, speed into the front court. Gilwan from Taylor, backdoor. Wilson saves to Reeves. Three on the way is no good. I think the hot hand may have cooled off just a little slightly by Dylan.
A little bit.
But he's made, I think, 3 threes over the past 2 nights. Great effort by the Rams senior. 3 on the way. Canalican off the right side, no good. Who else for the rebound but Shantez Taylor? And with 4:18 left, Rams will have the basketball. Winning Edge, another of our great sponsors. Equip your employee team in style. Check out Winning Edge for your team's uniforms in addition to fan apparel. Find Winning Edge downtown Mount Vernon or worldwide at winningedgeusa.com. Midway through the fourth, 45-33. Rams are up 12. Gilwan between the circles over to the right for Reeves. Rams trying to slow some things down here, maybe sidewind their way to a victory. 3:48 to go on the fourth. It's Wilson giving back to Fitzgerald's. Down near the elbow. Wilson's going to have his passage away. Still gets it to Taylor. Taylor going to try to drive, shut off, and now to Reeves. He'll get it up top. Throws right back to Luke. Corner for Taylor. Doug Creel tells his team to get going. What a play to the basket. Wilson rolls off the front of the iron, however, but Luke will go to the line to shoot too. What a move to the bucket. What a play.
Wilson, the line, has not scored yet tonight. Hasn't taken a shot until then, oddly enough.
Just 3 more chances to come to Changnon and get some of Marvin's famous popcorn. Tuesday night, the Lady Rams are here. They're also here Thursday for their senior night. And then it's Hall of Fame night on Friday. Marvin takes care of us. We appreciate him. And don't forget his famous popcorn. And then next Friday, it'll be Marvo Dog night in the concession stand. 3:25 left. First free throw is no good by Wilson. He'll make the back end to make it 46-33. So the Rams are up a Baker's dozen with 3:20 left. Canalican off of the left wing into the corner for Witt. Trying to shake the defender, goes back to Canalican. Slide pass to the right wing, and Ridenauer will travel with the basketball. Turnover Jersey.
Well, Jersey has 20 turnovers.
Woo!
And we're not at the bakery. And 4 fresh bodies come in. I think Stolt Reader is about seen enough.
See the new Scrub showroom, Bird Watson Medical Equipment at 1200 Main. Brands like Cherokee, Grey's Anatomy, K-Swiss, and more. Bird Watson Medical, proud supporters of the Rams. It's an inbound about a quarter of the way up the back court. It's into Fitzgerald's, now near the baseline. Going to have to bring it across. Right hand dribble across the timeline. Switches left at the circle with 3:03 left to go. 46-33, the Ram lead. Now they start to foul. This will be the 7th on Jersey. Into the line will go Braden. Braden Fitzgerald's for the 1 and bonus.
Hack Ram.
I think I would have hacked another if I could. Of course, said Ram had the basketball and was probably going to hang on to the basketball for a while.
Yeah, hack a Ram.
This Fitz with the 1 and bonus. 46-33, the Ram lead. 3 minutes left to play in the fourth. First one's good. He'll have another. Make it 47-33.
Hadn't missed one yet. Nice to see in this day and age somebody can still do the fundamentals.
Shady First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams on the 1 and 1. They're home of the 1 account. Free checking, high yield interest. Fitz makes both. It's 48-33. I believe 11 of 11 from the free throw line now. And now he'll force the turnover on the opposite end of the floor. They're trying to feed the post. Fitz tipped it away. Reeves will give it back to Braden. 2:47 left to go. Fourth quarter action from Changnon. Between the circles for Wilson. Front court, right corner. Taylor to the skip pass to Reeves. We'll see Bryce Hunter check in here in just a moment. As the Rams lead by 15, looking for their 19th win of the year. Inside the right arc. Wilson will get back left of the circle here for Dylan Reeves. We're on Facebook.com/WMIX Sports, Twitter and Instagram as well at WMIX Sports, as we'll see Hunter and Beck check in. It's from the left wing will go Reeves on the lob, tipped away. Turnover Jersey, and then a foul. Looks like it'll go against Luke Wilson.
One of the things is Mount Vernon's not fouled much at all tonight. Only 14 fouls in the second half. That's a plus to build on.
.211 left to go, fourth quarter. 48-33 is the score. As off the left, this will be Shively with the basketball. Now looking for Ridenauer. Ridenauer to the right wing. Gets it right back from Canalican with 1:58 left to go. Canalican, a 3 on the way is no good. Glances off the front of the iron. And now, with 1:53 left to go, this is going to go the other way, and we'll see some more substitutes check in for Jersey. Length of the floor inbound coming from Shantez Taylor. With 1:53 left in this one, Rams lead at 48-33. Fitzgerald's deep in the backcourt. Fitzgerald's back. Taylor, Nelson, and Hunter. Shantez will dribble to the left wing. Into the corner, this will be Hunter. Taylor into the corner for Bryce Hunter. Back left of the circle, one dribble, throws off to Braden Fitzgerald. He's going to bob and wave through traffic, get to the basket, nope, dishes off to Gilwan, and Gilwan gets 2 more. It's 50-33 Rams, and we're going to have a timeout, Jerseyville. Sorry about that. I thought you wanted the headphones.
No, I was coughing.
That's your mic.
I had to get the cough. I didn't know what number we were tonight. But, I know, I was about to suffocate myself trying not to let it rip.
Hope you feel better.
I got some fresh air today, so I'm much better today than I was last night for some reason. Mount Vernon another win. Marion next week at home. And then off to Effingham and Carbondale, correct, in Centralia?
Marion, Carbondale, Effingham, Centralia, I believe.
Yeah, Marion, Carbondale, Effingham, Centralia, and blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Good stops along the way.
50-33 is your score. 17-point lead for the Rams. Timeout presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly support the Mount Vernon Rams. 17-point game if you're just joining us. Just past the top, the 8 o'clock hour here on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a free service from Withers Broadcasting worldwide. Video streaming at WMIXsports.com, where we archive all of our broadcasts. Minute 20 left. Jersey out of the inbound, out of the timeout. They'll throw across the timeline to Witt, right of the circle. Now goes back to the left side between the rings, over for Canalacan, who goes back to the right. Jersey trying to run a play here. Jumper is good. Off of the baseline, a good jumper from the right by Zach Reidenauer. And it's 50-35. They're back within 15. Fitz racing across the timeline with a minute. Throws off right block. Dishes back door. No good from Bowers. Rebound to Jersey.
You know, they can't nobody at Mount Vernon make a layup today.
Struggling with that. They've made some big threes and some even bigger free throws along the way. As off of the right arc, we're going to have a foul as to the basket was trying to go Varble. Quick inbound. Off of the right wing, Canalacan to Witt up top. 43 seconds left. Off a screen. Long 2 by Shively. His feet were on the line. Rebound to the backside for Braden Fitzgerald.
Slow it down. Walk it across if they're not going to guard you.
And now a foul as they will foul Bryce Hunter. This will go against Witt. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of Rams Athletics here on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC, as we'll see a line change for Jersey.
Well, if you're down 15 with 30 seconds to go, you're not going to score 2 points every second. 2 seconds, try to get back. What? Come on. Game etiquette, come on, here.
It'll get the reserves in at least. With 30.3 seconds left to go.
There's things to do on Saturday
night.
He's
not a UK fan.
There's things to do. And down 15 with 30 seconds to go is not one to foul.
50-35. I feel an extended Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show.
Have fun.
Free throw is good by Hunter. He'll have another.
I'll leave you the scores. You can knock yourself out. I'll help you carry stuff. Get it out there, and then
30.3 seconds left. Second free throw, no good. 51-35. Malcolm Ruff the rebound. Looking back to the top for Cuiaba. Now to the right wing. Dalton Beck. He wants a 3. No.
Oh, I've been good on senior night.
As now Bowers into the right corner.
Give him another one.
I'm sure they will. It's Hunter from the right wing.
Run him off picket fence, something.
If he'll come into contact, he'll shoot.
All right. Now you set up a play. Yep. That's what Coach Creel's going to do. You got to set it up where Dalton Beck can get a shot here. He works hard in practice all the time. There he is. Okay, got away with the travel. Referees know that. He's going to get – he threw it up. Nope.
With 9 seconds left, 5 seconds now. Off of the right wing, it's Hunter. Hunter skip past it back at the buzzer. 3 on the way. No good. And that is how your game will end. The Mount Vernon Rams win at 51-35. We'll come back to your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Bad luck.
Some people were just born with it. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We all know that someone who has that cartoon cloud hanging over their head, getting rained on whenever the sun is out. The full moon is their worst enemy, and if something can be spilled, dropped, broken, tipped over, or lost, it will somehow happen to this person. Landers Collision Centers has seen it all. Whether you turn the wheel too sharply backing out of your garage and tore the front end off of your vehicle, crunched your undercarriage running over a curb, or clipped your fender pulling into the ATM, Landers Collision Centers has your back, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Have a deposit to make, but don't have time to run to the bank? People's National Bank now offers mobile deposit. Mobile deposit allows you to take a picture of a check with your smartphone and deposit it into your account anytime, from anywhere. Stop by your local People's National Bank or visit us online at peoplesnationalbank.com for more details about mobile deposit. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Rend Lake College's new fitness center is only $80 per semester. They've also thought of everything, with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available for go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the RLC Fitness Center in the Marketplace off of Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon, or log on to rlc.edu/fitcenter.
Bad credit, no problem. Automart of Salem is here to help. Automart of Salem is your local shop here, pay here headquarters. Quality cars, vans, SUVs, and trucks in stock now. All credit applications are accepted. Shop here and pay here at Automart of Salem, 1819 West Main, Salem, Illinois. Shop online at automartofsalem.com or call us at 618-548-8611.
Hello, I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. Whether it's your first time buying individual health insurance or you're just looking for better coverage, I can help you find the health plan that's right for you and your family. I'm certified to guide you through the health insurance marketplace and explain the differences between fixed benefit insurance, major medical, short-term medical, as well as any supplemental coverage you may need. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
Changnon Gymnasium, where the Mount Vernon Rams wrap up a 19th win on the year, 51-35, your final over the Jersey Panthers. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo on WMIX. Video at WMIXsports.com tonight. Big win for the Rams, and we talk about it here on the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. They win by 16 points to get win number 19. We'll talk about it. We'll have scoring and stats coming up in just a moment. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We're always making room for new Lincoln inventory, which means you can take advantage of great offers on the king of crossovers. We have a 2014 Lincoln MKX. MSRP is $45,200, now just $41,000 with dealer discount, MKX owner loyalty, and Lincoln owner loyalty. Or save $5,500 on a 2014 Lincoln MKT. MSRP is $52,030. Now just $46,530 with dealer and owner loyalty or competitive conquest discount. Don't forget to ask about 0% financing on both of these models whenever you finance through Lincoln Automotive Financial Services. Come see one of our sales associates at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or browse our new and pre-owned inventory at Ford Square at MountVernon.com.
Looking to promote or recognize your team, event, or organization? Check out Winning Edge. Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery on activewear, which is the longest-lasting promotional item. They will imprint your design on activewear such as T-shirts, hoodies, uniforms, hats, and bags. Contact Winning Edge to get the right activewear to help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge at 212 South 9th Street, Mount Vernon, or on the web at winningedgeusa.com and Facebook.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
Back here on your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, Rams win this 51-35 over Jersey. Scoring and stats forthcoming that'll tell the tale of how the Rams were able to win by 16 and improve to 19-5 in the process.
Oh, Rams were 11-30 from two-point range tonight, along with 5 for 15 from the arc. So you figure that up at 16 for 45 from the field in the game. They were 36%. Jersey was 10 of 18 from two-point range for 56%, 3 of 19 from three-point range for 16%. They go 13 of 27 from the field for 48%, still lost. For Mount Vernon from the free throw line, they were 14 of 18, 78%. 5 of 9 from the free throw line for Jersey, 56%. Rebounding went to Jersey, 28-24, but oh, the turnover in the second half. The Panthers were well into the 20s. They had 26 turnovers, to be exact. Jersey in the game, scoring-wise, Jacob Witt had 3. Jacob Ridenour had 2. Jake Varble had 9. Zach Ridenour 6. Luke Shively led the way with 10. And Drake Kamalikan had 7. For the Mount Vernon Rams, Braden Fitzgerald leads the way for 5 scores, and actually 6 scores in the game. He had 22. Shantez Taylor had 8. Dylan Reeves 6. Gilwan Nelson 6. Bryce Hunter 4. And Luke Wilson 1 for a final score of Mount Vernon 51, Jersey 35.
We'll take a break on your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. When we come back, we'll have your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Jared from Tyler Toyota. We are totally new and totally for you, and we have the pricing to prove it. The all-new 2015 Toyota Camry starting at $21,395, plus receive 1.9% for 60 months. The 38-mile-per-gallon Toyota Corolla, only $17,995. Or if it's an SUV you need, we have the 2015 RAV4 for as low as $23,995. Get more for your money right now at Tyler's, exit 95, Mount Vernon.
Totally Tyler. Toyota.
Hi, this is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, and proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Rams. Whether you are a new customer or one that has been loyal to State Farm for years, let me take this opportunity to thank you for your business. If you are not currently with State Farm and are looking for someone you can trust to handle your insurance or financial service needs, let me invite you into our office. You will have a local agent you can work with, backed by the industry leader in State Farm. Find us in the phone book, online, or flag the State Farm Jeep down if you have to. However you find us, we look forward to talking to you soon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game is next.
WMIX, WMIXsports.com, your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. As the Rams win it 51-35, not much left to do here from Changnon Gymnasium, but pick your senior night player of the game. And Mount Vernon Rams seniors, obviously, even though it's not technically their final game here from Changnon Gymnasium, I'm going to throw you a curveball here. As tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams seniors are your players of the game tonight. In honor of a great career, obviously they tried to get Dalton Beck a 3 late, but just couldn't come up with it. So, obviously, your seniors tonight are your players of the game.
Yep, has to be.
Best way to go.
Yep.
Stick with tradition. It works. That's going to do it for us tonight. We're back on the air with the Rams on Friday night. It's Hall of Fame night here from Changnon Gymnasium, the Rams and the Marion Wildcats. We'll have Lady Rams Tuesday and Thursday, AM 940 Tuesday night. Thursday night will be on the FM. All of it will have video, WMIXsports.com. We'll have a full scoreboard there later tonight as well. For Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton, for all of us at WMIX Sports, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Chris Hugo. The final score, the Mount Vernon Rams 51, the Jersey Panthers 35. Good night.